outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show sign.
Hello everybody, welcome back and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing my opinion on the Rawhide community, but before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join my giveaway, my Rawhide Dream Item giveaway. But remember to watch that whole video because there's some extra stuff in there. I'm going to be sharing my opinion on the Rawhide community. If you disagree with anything that I've said in the video, you can comment all your opinions down below, but remember to be nice and respectful to others and to myself. So let's get into it. So my first opinion on the Rawhide community is that it's not so toxic. Some people are saying that the Rawhide community is completely toxic and corrupt. And I'm just going to start on the topic of toxicity because people are so focused on that recently. So my opinion is that the Rawhide community isn't fully toxic. Yes, I've stated this in one of my live streams that every community you're ever going to go to is going to have toxicity in it, whether you believe it or not, because it is. So you can't just judge Rawhide saying, oh, it's toxic, but where else are you going to go? There's no other communities that aren't toxic. So on that note, people are the toxicity that actually is in the community. Yes, there is toxicity in the community. I believe that. And, people have different opinions, and, well, the community is a little bit toxic because people are straight up just being mean. But then again, the community is also toxic because people can't get along, which, one of my friends, I guess, we're friends, I don't know, Royale Dizzy said this in her video, our communities don't get along. Like, our community is toxic because we can't accept each other, that we have different ways of playing the game and different ways of acting, and we just can't accept that. Like, yes, there's toxic traders, but what are we gonna do about it? And you also have to go with the fact that some people just bully people because they don't share the same opinions. Like, say somebody will be like, oh my gosh, stop flexing. Those people probably aren't flexing, they're just proud of what they have and are wearing it. They have the right to wear whatever they want, actually, and it doesn't have to be flexing, it's what they want to wear. And so, people get items to wear them, so maybe it's just a bunch of, like, quote-unquote rich items, and they want to wear it to make a cute outfit that they like. It's not flexing. So, if you want to help make the community less toxic, then don't bully people, and be nice to other people. Like, people give so much hate on small beans. I get it, maybe you think they're annoying, but you don't have to say that, you can just leave. Because there are servers without small beans in them, okay? So if you don't like small beans, just leave the server, and don't do anything else, because just leaving is the best thing you can do. Or you could just ignore them. If they talk to you, you should probably talk back and not be rude, but don't be rude to them. Just leave respectfully, or talk to them respectfully if they're talking to you, or just leave. There's certain situations where you probably couldn't just leave, but just try to be respectful of everybody else and their opinions. That's the simplest thing you guys can do to make this community not toxic. I know people hate Rawhide YouTubers, and I know people hate ODers, but like, they can do what they want, really. And if you're uncomfortable with what they're doing, maybe you should say that to them, or you could just leave. If you're uncomfortable with that, you should probably leave, or tell them nicely that you're uncomfortable with it. Because you always have the freedom to just leave. So, that's the best thing you can probably do in a situation. But then, the other part of the Rawhide community is that people are hating on all the developers, but it's their game. You shouldn't act so entitled, because one day they could get fed up with it and just delete the game in general, and whose fault would that be? Yours, because you made them pretty much do it. You guys want things and are so demanding, but they have their own lives, and maybe they don't want to do some things you want. If you can't just straight up tell them what to do and act like it's your game and you're the boss, don't act so entitled. They have the right to their game, and they can do whatever they want with their game. If you don't like a certain set, nobody's making you buy it. Nobody's making you do anything, so it's just a matter of, like, you can leave. Nobody's making you do anything. But then here's the other thing. People are saying the community's dying. I personally don't agree on that, because some people are leaving, some people are joining. Maybe people are leaving early because trading or other reasons, but I feel like you should just give Rawhide a chance, because I have been in here and I don't really I've gotten into a couple fights with people, but really it's not that toxic. Because I mainly just ignore the people I'm not comfortable with or leave when I don't feel comfortable. And that makes my experience so much better in the game. And, like, I know people are getting pushed away because they feel like they have to be rich, but, like, you don't. And I feel like you should just wait and build up things. And then also probably not beg people for stuff, because that will cause arguments for sure. But no, I don't feel like the Rawhide community is dying because there's only like 100K players a day about. So, I mean, I think people are just comparing Rawhide to Adopt Me, but certain people, like, there's different time zones. So if everybody who plays Rawhide was in a server, it'd be way over Adopt Me. It'd probably be like, I know they've had 3 billion visits, so it'd probably be 1 billion people or more if everybody at the same time played the game. Of course, that'd crash Roblox and probably make the site never able to go on again, because there's so many people that play. They just don't play all the same time, and that's okay. And I don't know. I just don't feel like the community's really dying. It's just different time zones. Maybe people are more busy now, and, like, there's different reasons why people aren't there all the time. But honestly, I don't think the community's dying. Now, I know the Rawhide Twitter community gets really heated and, like, it gets really bad. So if we could all just calm down over there, because I get it, like, people are mad at certain people, but you can't just take it out on them. Like, I know people are getting canceled, and I don't know why. Like, people are getting canceled for sharing their opinions. Like, I know Lynn NN, or LINN, I don't really know. She has had to make so many apologies and stuff, and it's not even fair. She has the right to her opinion. She has the right to her opinion. Like, I don't get it. And then, like, one of the devs was going to get canceled because they supported somebody in politics. I don't get it. Like, who you support doesn't define you as a person. Like, say you support a different candidate than somebody else. That does not define you as a person. That's just your opinion on one thing. You're not who you support. You're you. And that does not define you. And people should not be canceled for who they support. I personally don't have any opinion in politics because I don't really care that much. And also I'm not old enough to vote, so there's that. But yeah, I don't really see why people would get canceled. I'm pretty sure that's blown over by now, but I don't really know because I don't go on Twitter that much, so. But yeah, and then Janjuju was being canceled for making a Halo. Like, you might not like the Halo. Big deal, there's so many other Halos. Like, just wait for a new one. You're not gonna like every Halo. Like, what did you expect? I don't get it. Like, just chill. And, like, you try making that. Do you understand how hard it is to make stuff like that? Not every Halo is gonna be likable to everybody, but people, come on. Chill. And people are really hating on the Royal Rebel set, too. Which, okay, yeah, you don't have to like the whole set. Nobody's forcing you to buy it. Don't buy it. Like, we weren't expecting a set anyway. Nobody was expecting another set, so you got a set you weren't expecting, and then they're like, no, you gotta change it, because we don't like it. Well, what if it was never there? You wouldn't have been mad. At all. You wouldn't have not even known. You wouldn't care. And then now that it's here, you guys just have a reason to hate, I guess. I don't really understand, but again, nobody's forcing you to buy it. If you just want to buy it to say, oh, I have all the sets, then That's kind of pointless. But it's your opinion, and again, you're entitled to your opinion, but just be respectful about it. Respect that maybe your opinion is, like, you can say your opinion, just don't be mean about it. Or maybe don't say it at all if it's gonna be mean no matter what. You can keep it to yourself. Most likely, saying your opinion about something in a bad way isn't gonna have anything happen. Actually, no, that's true. If you're gonna say something rudely in a rude way about something, then don't say it, because it's not gonna do anybody any good. It'll honestly probably just get backlash. So don't do it. But yes, back on the topic of it dying, I really don't feel like Rawhide's dying. But I feel like people are getting mad that the school isn't coming out. But have you guys seen how much, like, already? I've seen pictures of the school, and I'm already dying to see it, and I thought it'd be way smaller than how it is. There's so many different things. Like, you guys don't understand how much time this takes, and it takes a whole team of people, and clearly you guys aren't appreciated. We already have 2 other schools, and now we're gonna get another one? You guys don't know how amazing that is. Again, the devs could just stop updating. You're not entitled to the updates. It's not your game. But really, this is more like a rant video now, but really, I do feel like if we just are nicer to each other, the community's fine. I mean, yes, there's always going to be bad people, but if people take part in just being nice, or just walking away from a situation you don't like, or players that you don't like, instead of making this whole thing, you'll most likely play the game longer. Maybe stay in the community until it dies. Maybe stay into it even when it dies. It doesn't matter, because you just gotta be nice to people. Like, you have different opinions, and that's okay, but you don't need to be mean about it. You can just leave if you're not comfortable with something. Because sharing your opinion to people most likely isn't gonna make them change, because that's what they like to do. So if we can all just respect each other, be nice to each other, and respect that we all play the game differently, and we all like to roleplay differently, then that's okay, and we can accept that. But yeah, that's all gonna be all for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And just remember to be nice. And join my dream item giveaway if you want a chance to win some items that I own that maybe are your dream items. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.